Hi and welcome. Today we are going to discuss past perfect tense. When two past events or actions are described, it is important to show as to which action took place earlier than the other. In such cases, past perfect tense is used to indicate the action or event which happened first. Simple past tense is used for the action which happened later. Now look at these examples below. The train had left before we reached the station. The patient had died before the doctor arrived. Now in both these sentences, there are two actions. The train had left. We reached the station. These are two actions. The first action is the train had left. We reached the station is the second action. Similarly, in the second sentence, the patient had died is the first action. The doctor arrived is the second action. Now, out of these two actions, one action has taken place first. The train had left already. Later we reached the station. The patient had died already. The doctor arrived later. So the thing which happened first, or the action which happened first, that is the train had left, in this sentence we have to use past perfect tense. The patient had died, this is the action which took place first. We have to use the past perfect tense. We reached the station later, the doctor arrived later. Here, although this event also happened in the past, it happened later. So we have to use the simple past tense. This is what we have to remember. And these two sentences are two clauses. These two clauses are to be combined or joined with the help of an adverb like before or while or when. This kind of adverbs are used in these sentences. Structure of past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is formed with had and the past participle form of the verb. Subject plus had plus past participle or the third form of the verb. Example, I had known him. Negative is formed by using had not plus past participle. Subject plus had not plus third form of the verb or past participle. Example, I had not known him. Interrogative is formed by putting had before the subject. Had plus subject plus past participle. Example, had I known him? Please note, the helping verb had remains the same with first, second or third person, singular or plural subjects. Examples, I had known him, he or she had known him, you or we or they had known him. Past perfect tense is mostly used in indirect speech. Examples, he said that he had already finished his dinner. She told me that she had not decided to marry Amit. Please remember, past perfect tense is mostly used in sentences with two clauses. It means two sentences merged into one sentence. having two past verbs showing two past actions, both already completed. So a sentence becomes a clause when it becomes a part of a sentence. Example, he had already finished his breakfast when I went to see him. This sentence has two sentences which have become clauses. He had already finished his breakfast. I went to see him. These two sentences become clauses when they are joined with an adverb like when. He had already finished his breakfast when I went to see him. The two clauses are most often joined with the help of words like before, after, when, already, because, etc. Example, when the police arrived, the thief had already escaped. Here is an exercise for revision. Change the verbs in brackets into simple past or past perfect tense. The rain stopped before we start for picnic. The employees go on strike before the management hike their salaries. The crowd already gathered at the playground before the match start. I feel very hungry because I not eat anything since morning. The fire burned most of the building before the fire brigade arrived. My guest not leave before I reach home. He thanked me for what I do for him. Now, before we have a look at the answers, we must understand that the action which took place first has to be described by using past perfect tense. The rain had stopped before we started for picnic. The employees had gone on strike before the management hiked their salaries. The crowd had already gathered at the playground before the match started. I felt very hungry because I had not eaten anything since morning. The fire had burned most of the building before the fire brigade arrived. My guest had not left before I reached home. He thanked me for what I had done for him. So this is all about past perfect tense. Thank you very much. Have a great day.